I'm going to talk a little bit about existence. Existence, as we know, is the most difficult problem that we face. We're answering what existence is and how you go about existing. As existence, essential concept of existence is the subjectivity and objectivity of existence. But the subjectivity and objectivity of existence says there is no duality and the subjectivity and objectivity of existence. Therefore, the subjectivity of existence is non-duality. That's essentially the subjectivity of existence is non-duality, and the objectivity of existence is infinity. Therefore, by the fact that the objectivity of infinity is infinity, infinity we know that cannot be added or it cannot be subtracted. Therefore, it means indivisibility. Therefore, automatically, infinity proves the fact that infinity, there is no duality between the subjectivity and objective existence. As non-duality proves that there is no center and periphery, therefore it's eternal. That means that the essential reason of existential law in democracy is the fact that there is no duality in the subjectivity and objectivity of existence. That is contrary to the theory of knowledge that we use through the life and different and periodical tables and DNAs and atoms and subatomic particles and other kind of melting points and boiling points and all this kind of scientific and religion findings on the basis of the theory of knowledge. Thus, existence on the basis of the fact that we said there is no duality between subject and object, establishes itself as being no creation within it. There is no creation in existence, no evolution in existence, no subject-object duality in existence, no material history in existence, no historical materialism in existence, and no democracy to any divisible life. All these are indisputable questions and inviolable beings. Concepts. They cannot be disputed by anything. They cannot dispute the existence, the nature of existence, the essence of existence by anything. They are indisputable. And their word is inviolable. Indisputable, and their being is inviolable. So existence does not know anything about this three-dimensional non-existential matrix that society is 100% based on. Existence, hitherto society hitherto society the hitherto society is based on and totally something that existence does not understand. Existence does not understand crime, for example, and punishment. One of the dimensions of non-existential is crime and punishment. So existence does not understand crime and does not understand punishment. And that's because there is indivisible, the dual Slohona. There is indivisible infinity Slohona. There is no crime, you cannot understand crime or punishment. And it doesn't understand color or shape or form. Right? That's due to the fact that there is no center and periphery. That there's any color or shape cannot centralize itself and say, I have created a gravity of my existence as being such color and in existence. Because it can't. That's only gravity is not the existence, that's the existence of the gravity of existence. Right? And then nature. In nature, we have that doesn't understand what nature is. Right? And then the variables that are within nature. That's why they call the four pentagons of non-existential ideas or non-existential dimensions are because nature within a time. Nature does not exist and doesn't understand time, doesn't understand event, doesn't understand biological time, doesn't understand biological event, doesn't understand social time, doesn't understand natural time, doesn't understand natural and social and biological event, doesn't understand biological, social and natural motion, doesn't understand biological, natural, social events, doesn't understand the state, doesn't understand this biological or social or natural liquid or gas or light or solid, doesn't understand society, doesn't understand communication, biological communication, social communication, doesn't understand habitation, doesn't understand biological habitation or production, or it doesn't understand transportation of biological of life, of any kind of biological communication or transportation or habitation. It doesn't understand biological, social, and natural ideas or matter, empirical method, and functional method. All these are 100% alien, where these things are the founding founders of human existence. All these things are based, the science, the philosophy, the religion, and everything are based on this thing, the crime and punishment, from the time of Adam and Eve, there was a crime committed by Eve and Adam, and also by and Book of Genesis, time where God created in 7 days, time and event and motion. All this are given by no, does not understand by existence. No existence does not understand 100%, one single iota of all these things. Right. As we have said, existence is 100%, is void of the iota of the knowledge regarding what is given as in an existential 3 dimensions, as we just mentioned. Thus, it is specifically a problem given by what is assumed as a finite mind. I see. That is specifically a result of the theory of knowledge of a so-called finite mind. The finite mind thinks that there is a duality, subject of a duality in existence. That is contrary to existence. Hence, it's assumed that there is an idea and matter that contain idea. As a result, has derived a theory of knowledge that is based on the so-called theory of knowledge, or functional knowledge, or functional method. Okay. A knowledge based on investigating the idea and matter, empirical investigating what kind of idea and matter, whether it is melting points or freezing points, or whether it's gold or diamond or this, periodical tables, whether it's Watson DNAs and genetics of recessive genes and dominant genes, and by investigating into the matter, by empirical investigating, and create a functional method in order to recreate all these things, in order to exist in existence by being created. The knowledge is assumed to provide knowledge on the idea and matter. What kind of idea is contained in a given matter, what kind of matter contains a given idea. It could be said that all hitherto material or ideal findings are based on this particular concept of knowledge. This functional method, or input-output method, or cause and effect method, or this functional method between knowledge and idea and matter, empirical method and functional method. Therefore, because of that, there is a very ignorant idea about the dialectics between infinity and finite being. final mind, that assume the emergence and destruction of creation and non-creation, of existence and non-creation, on creation. The emergence and destruction of creation and existence. That is, essence by creating has self-destroyed, has committed suicide. And creation by will, that's the case, by will to exist, will self-destroy. Existence by will to create, or which doesn't have, is will destroy, which they assume that created them, will have created heaven and earth. However, this is five wishes of that assume they have created and want to create a world of their own, have a property of their own, by understanding, by dialectical methods, by understanding matter and the idea that's contained, and create a world of existence by creating a society. That's like the Milky Way galaxy, the emergence of the industrial seed in the world, and the images of the Milky Way galaxy. That they assume there is a Milky Way galaxy that has developed in existence, created, and they want to recreate it. Because that means that existence has committed suicide by creating this Milky Way galaxy. And they are going to use it and recreate this so that they as existence energy also exist. But since they are creation, that are trying to exist in existence, they self-destroy, because they are not existence but creation, and creation will to exist will self-destroy it, and existence will to create will self-destroy it. This is the idea. This is the world that they think that they live in. However, they fail to see that existence can never be able to self-destroy. This is the essential essence of existence. The sense of no center and no periphery in existence, and no addition and no subtraction. There is no nothing in existence that will decay. So in order to bring forth something else other than itself. Therefore, existence is indivisible infinity, that act as only gravity in existence. Because nothing can exist, whether it's created or non-created, if it doesn't have a gravity, because it doesn't something hold it together somewhere, and the only thing that holds everything together is indivisible infinity. That's the only thing that holds everything. That's only gravity. It's not this English scientist concept of gravity, Einstein concept of gravity. These all are relativity and the concept of quantum mechanics, quantum physics. These are past wishes of a finite mind. That by so doing, they are unable to exist, because they go contrary to the will of existence. That is the basis of freedom of everything that says without being created or without being destroyed. And freedom and life. And that level of consciousness that doesn't reside in society. But the opposite of that, existence, and they think that will self-destroy because it's willing to, contrary to the will of existence. But existence, as we said, is impossible. It doesn't understand all these things, 100%. Doesn't understand why we mean by creation. And therefore, this, as we said, this is adamant of that there is no creation within it, that there is no evolution within it, and that is objectively on the basis of the fact there is no center and periphery, and there is no addition. Cannot objectively add or subtract to infinity. Then if you cannot add, subtract it, how could you bring creation or evolution or any kind of motion or no commotion in existence? That is what needs to be ingrained in the mind of society, and not SpaceX or anything like that. That's 100% out to destroy society. Thank you.